Okay, so thanks for watching, and if you like my content, please subscribe, like the video, send me your comments. I welcome your feedback. So today I'm gonna review the TS508 Wi-Fi. So I've already got a video for the 508. If you're interested, have a look at that one. And again, I'm starting with these side by side because they look a lot alike, don't they? They are a lot alike. You know, 508 Wi-Fi. Almost all the functions that are listed here. There's one extra one, the Wi-Fi registration and update. Otherwise, it's the same. The big one for do-it-yourselfers, lifetime free software updates. So that means that when they come out with new makes and models of vehicles, you get that information when they get around to updating it for free. So on the side, it gives you the contents. You know, the new Wi-Fi ones don't come with the full user's manual. It just comes with the quick guide, which was in this one as well, the 508s. But let's go to the back. All the features are listed. And let's have a look side by side what the differences are, so you don't have to just take my word for it. I do know these tools quite well. I've used them for quite a long time, but let's count how many features are here versus how many are here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in the 508. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there's 3 differences. What are they? Well, I've gone through it all, and I can summarize this, and you can look through the information yourself. I'll go through it in a bit, but lifetime free updates is the first one here. That's down here. So these top 2 are new. Support Wi-Fi registration and update. Support registration and update with USB with the Maxi PC suite as well. So essentially this one also does. This one just does in addition updates via Wi-Fi. So if anybody's curious about what the Wi-Fi means, it's not about programming tools, reading sensors. All that's the same with these guys. The Wi-Fi in this tool is for updating the tool. So these ones are now obsolete or discontinued. They're not making them anymore. 2021 was the last one. They're still making these, but now I'll get into that a little bit later. They're changing some functions. So the other one that's not on this list, we'll start from the bottom and go up. Multilingual, yep. Built-in rechargeable, yep. Key fob, yep. OE sensor information on tool tech tips, yep. Check. Autel MX sensor ID pressure, yep. Offer 2 or more relearn types for over 50% of vehicles, yep, same. Widest OBD coverage, same. On tool relearn procedure guide, yep. This one, program MX sensor by methods of copy, by activation, and manual input. So now this is a really interesting one because this particular tool, look at the serial number here on this Wi-Fi. It's a P. This one was probably made sometime in 2023. Actually, I know for a fact that it was. Before they took out those 2 functions of the later tools. So I've got some newer 2024 tools. If you look, it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom here. The line that's missing is this one right here. I'll zoom in and then I'll explain. So this program MX sensor by methods of copy, by activation, and manual input. Well, guess what? This one does it too. It just doesn't list it. So this has 4 methods to program an Autel sensor. So again, Autel sensors are aftermarket, universal sensors, shipped from the factory blank, like this one was. You know, I've got them in boxes, but it doesn't really matter. So before you put this into a vehicle, I mean, you don't have to do it before. You can program it in the wheel as long as you got your setting in the tool set to allow you to do that. Excuse me. There are 4 ways that you can program it with a 508. There are 4 ways that you can program it with a Wi-Fi tool made before yeah, sometime in September of 2023, which this one is. I think my tools that I've got in stock right now are from March to early September of 2023. So they still have this line. On the later versions made after 2023 and in 2024 and beyond, probably I'm assuming they're going to do the same. I've called Autel support and asked them why they took this feature out. This line right here is missing. 2 of the programming options are gone. You can no longer copy from an activation, which is copying from a sensor, whether it's an in-hand sensor or an in-wheel sensor. And you also can't manually input an ID anymore. So the only 2 options that it leaves in the tools that were made without that line on it are copy from OBD or auto create ID. So to get around that, you can auto create an ID and then write it into the vehicle. But if you're trying to copy the set of wheels, and if the tool doesn't happen to access OBD on that vehicle, you can't do it. So you really want to try and find a full functioned tool with the 4 options if you can. So there you go. So there's the comparison. So the only difference really between these 2 is Wi-Fi updates. So where's that handy? That's handy if you're using the tool a lot and you want to keep it current, or you don't want to be bothered to plug this into your laptop, open up the software, and then go to update on the tool. It's a little bit easier to use Wi-Fi, go to your tool, check for updates, tells you whether or not there's an update available. You still got to plug it in on USB port on the side of the tool over here, because it has to have power applied so that you don't potentially drain your battery while you're going through an update. It won't allow you to update until you plugged it in. So don't have to plug it into a laptop though. You can plug it into any sort of charger that would charge it. But yeah, basically that's the difference. We'll start there.